be right by your side, and I will never let you go. I know I'll never let you go. I wanna be right by your side, and I want only you to know I'll never let you go.
Hello everyone, Lex Ellis here. You're watching Games with Lex Ellis. It is 12:34 at night and my PC is behaving itself, so I decided I'm going to do two new game videos. This one on Dino Crisis and my next one on Doom. So this one, Dino Crisis, is a fantastic game. It was when I first played it, I was at my uncle's, right? And he said, look, go upstairs, play any game you want. It was like a party and I was bored, and it was an adult party, and I said, I'll just go upstairs, play a game you want in his room. So of all the games, Final Fantasy, Destruction Derby, Tekken, so all sort of almost innocent games. Would I pick Dino Crisis? So yeah, that was terrifying. I remember the blood in the fence. How did that get there? And it was like it was very, a lot of people call it Resident Evil with dinosaurs. I don't really think it deserves that title because I think they've improved it. Like, for example, none of the stuff is what's it called again? Pre-rendered. It's not 3D pre-rendered like Resident Evil. It's all 3D environments, which I thought made it a wee bit scarier as well. And I myself thought dinosaurs, that wouldn't find them scary, but it really pulled it off really well on the air vents and all, the lasers, and you can hear it walking about outside and stuff, and it was just really done. The voice acting was good, graphics were fantastic. We're talking about 1998, 1999 when this came out, so it was quite late into the PlayStation's lifespan, so it obviously mastered the hardware. Dino Crisis I really enjoyed. It was one of my favourites. I got it pre-owned as well. Played it again. I've still got it. I've got an ISO file of it on this computer that I play in my emulator. Yeah, Dino Crisis and Dino Crisis 2 I'm going to discuss in another video. I know normally sometimes I talk about sequels. I don't really mention sequels. I try and keep from sort of one family, so I won't talk about all the Metal Gear Solids, just talk about one. But I think Dino Crisis 2 is much different, completely different to the first one. I think it deserves its own video. So it's not really survival horror, it's complete action game, the second one. And it's one of the weird things is it's pre-rendered. They made it completely 3D with this one and they went back to pre-rendered graphics for the second one, which is strange, but I'm not complaining, it's a really good game. The first one though I found really scary. Just the way it was all done, the music, just dead. The music, the atmosphere, just like Resident Evil, but a bit of Silent Hill combined with Resident Evil. Like you go to the office and you just read it, and it's like we're looking for Dr. Kirk and it comes up with an email at the start. It's just really good game. It's a very good direction for Capcom to go. Very good. I think it distanced itself from Resident Evil, to be honest. A lot of people do the claim. I think it really did distance itself from Resident Evil. When you play the two of them, it's completely different, really. And yeah, but I said dinosaurs, I thought no way, but it made them terrifying. I still remember the start with the blood in the gate. That was it. My uncle came up and he was like, "Oh, I can't play that. No, play something else." Soul Reaver. Yeah, that's totally not scary at all for a kid. Nah, but I ended up playing Tekken 2. I love that game. Still need to discuss that too. So pretty much I was playing that, and when I finally got it again, I love the save room theme. Again, it's dead gentle. I thought I prefer the save room theme for that one to Resident Evil, because more like Dino Crisis is very futuristic, very technological. It's no mansions or anything like that. It's very electronic and technological. You know what I mean? It's very fancy PCs and lasers and all. And I really liked that vibe, but I found it really scary. Really good game at the same time. Fantastic game, actually, one of my favourites. And honestly, I can't get enough of it. When you go Regina and all, and it's you're walking down, the fact that it was 3D really freaked me out. The camera would follow you around. You're walking, the camera would go behind you, and that was a new thing. That was really new for Capcom. You didn't expect that from a Capcom game. When I think of Capcom game, I think of the whole pre-rendered thing. And that completely, Dino Crisis took that a new direction as well. And you're on the top of the building and stuff, and most of it was taking place outdoors at the start, and that was a new, because Resident Evil is very internal. A lot of them are you're indoors a lot of the time. Dino Crisis you're outdoors a lot of the time, especially in the second one. The second one you're barely in any buildings, it's mostly outdoors. I've not played the third one, but here it's quite terrible, which is a shame because it's a really good series. The third one, perfect. They made the third one fantastic, but a good way to round it off. One last, take his hat off and hang up his gloves with some grace. But yeah, Dino Crisis was something else. I highly recommend this one. The soundtrack, the voice acting is good, but the fact that one that makes it really creepy is the camera. The fact it's 3D, everything's 3D, not pre-rendered, and it moves real time with you, especially when you're walking down the elevator and the camera's behind you, and toom, 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 toom. And that's the same sort of way the dinosaurs walks. You're not sure if it's the dinosaurs or if it's you. And just the sound effects, really well done. And it's not too big a fail. So I'm actually quite disappointed I can't play it again. I'll need to probably get my PlayStation out to play it again because it doesn't work in my emulator. So Dino Crisis 2 works fine. The first one won't even load up. It's like Resident Evil 3, I can't play that because it won't load up either, and I haven't played that before. Never played Resident Evil 3 before. Played about 10 minutes with my PSP. That's about the max. So pretty much it was a disappointment for me because I really wanted to play it again, but I will find a way. I will buy it to disc, play it in the PlayStation, or someone will release a patch or something. But yeah, it's a really good game, really creepy. Very good direction for Capcom. I don't know who's directed it. Again, but you go Regina, and I loved it sort of. It was different because Regina, I thought, oh, here we go, Jill character again, Resident Evil vibe. But no, Regina's completely different from Jill. Regina's sort of I would say tougher, but different characteristics. She sort of doesn't care, and I found it also Dino Crisis I find is quite anime orientated. It's very anime. The style of it's very. I know a lot of Japanese things I sort of like, but Dino Crisis it really stands out. It looks like something like an anime cartoon, some of it, just the way they're drawing and stuff is really good. Again, with the puzzles, you get Resident Evil style puzzles with valves and all sorts of stuff, and moving boxes and all that stuff. It was good with the visual game. Dino Crisis I'm not sure I find scarier. I think probably Dino Crisis maybe, just because the 3D camera angles do it for me. The fact it moves with you, I really find that on the oven camera, especially like I said, but the elevators, the ventilation shafts behind you. You go into a room, it turns around and stuff. That was a really good way of doing it. There's a part of T-Rex busts in the window. Yeah, sorry, spoiler alert. It busts in the window and the camera's panned round and stuff. And it's just you didn't get it Resident Evil because it was fixed. Fixed is good. Like Dino Crisis 2 fixed was also good. But I think Dino Crisis 2 could have benefited more from the 3D camera because there was a higher action element in it. For example, the ability to buy weapons and stuff and ammunition, which I don't think you could do in the first Dino Crisis. Again, like I said, I'm trying to remember some of it here. I haven't played it a while and I can't run the emulator. But really, I highly recommend checking it out. If you haven't and you're a big fan of Resident Evil, even if you don't like Resident Evil, I highly recommend you check out Dino Crisis, or even just look up some videos on YouTube after watching this. The soundtrack, the graphics, everything's really good. It's a late 90s game, so graphically they're all pretty damn good. The voice acting, the music, they're all pretty good. It's not like 1995 ones, but it's like the bad voice acting in the original Resident Evil. It's very improved because again, better graphics, etc. Definitely look it up, give it a wee download, try and get it on the emulator. If you can, please do tell me. I'd be very happy. But the best thing to do is download an ISO file, burn it to disk, and play it on your PlayStation 1. I don't think it'll work on the PlayStation 2. But they seem to work on the PlayStation 1. Early generation didn't have very much security in it, so you could just burn this on and run them, they'd run fine. So yeah, give that a shot and I highly recommend it to you. I hope you've enjoyed this video, even though it's 12:41. But yeah, my PC's behaving itself, so I thought I'm going to do this one and do Doom and at least get them done while I've got the time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching and have a nice day.